Good evening. This is Barry Hemsey. It's 5:45 p.m. on Sunday, 27th, 2022. We were slightly delayed by system issue. I decided to push it to 6. So some folks are going to come a little bit later. My apologies, but this is being recorded. Quickly, I thought on Friday that would be a good idea to have a very informal kind of inter-meeting review, if you guys are interested, and the interest was overwhelming. So here we are. Basically, let's go over what we are. We don't know what the market is going to open yet, so let's get over some charts done from last Friday. But before we go there, we always do our economic calendar. I'm hoping that they're rolled. Yes, they have. Okay. So what's involved? Non-farm, the big day on Friday. That's going to be interesting to see how off the numbers will come from estimates, because the last 2 or 3 days, everything has changed, in my opinion. Prior was 467, consensus 490. I do look at work week, hardly changes, but they're thinking that we probably went up a tad, just a tiny bit. And then manufacturing payrolls was 13,000. They're expecting 20. Payrolls for 444. They're expecting 330. That's interesting. Okay. So that's a big day on Friday. As you know, we have Fed meeting 2 weeks from now, right before expiration in March. I think it's 15 and 16. Expiration is on 18. But this week we're going to have what used to be called Humphrey Hawkins. That's the money. The 2-day. First one's on the Senate, then the House. You really need to watch it the first day. It's pretty much the same text. As a matter of fact, probably about 9:30, 9:45 on the Wednesday, you're going to get the transcript of what he's going to talk about. Not transcript, I'm saying. His opening notes, opening comments. That you get from the Federal Reserve. If you're not a member, please do. It's a free email. You will be pleasantly surprised what these guys do and talk about and so forth in detail. And it's official position. It's not what some, talking it on Fox Business or CNBC tells you. Now, this being the first week, we're going to start some data on Monday. We have Dallas Fed and we got Chicago PMI and the trade. Okay. So I would look at trade and then Chicago PMI. That's it for Monday. They're expecting a little bit higher, huh? Interesting. This can't be. What? This can't be. It is a typo. It's going to be a negative there. This has to be a negative. Yeah, it can't be positive. Okay. All right. I get it. Yeah. We don't. I wish we had the trade surplus. I don't think so. Boston is speaking. He's from Atlanta. That's right. Yeah. He is not one of those guys who did the insider trading stuff, or at least trading from. Not insider trading, but at least trading during the COVID era. Yeah. Wow. Call it whatever you want. I call it insider trading. I was accused of that once by a company that I made a comment on CNBC. The stock dropped like 16%, but the following day they pulled it back because Jack Walsh legal went after them. It's always good to have good legal with you. Yeah. What insider trading? We're using CBOE feed. Everybody has that access. They don't feed us earlier. It's one feed. Anyhow, that's beside the point. But anyway, for a couple of days, Costello and Tom Costello, who was my counterpart over there, NASDAQ, on these conversations, and we found it in hot water. But we know we did nothing wrong. We just said, yes, a big company coming after you was Juniper Network. They can bury you. And the next thing you know, SEC wants to open a file. But it was all BS. Thanks to Jack Welch. ISM Manufacturing, red report. Come on. Okay, I had the margin. No, there's no really big move there. All right. Okay. ADP, let's do what ADP wants. And then Thursday would be jobless claims. Negative 301. Yeah, we had a surprise on the other one. Yeah. That's just 320. 700,000. Wow. Wow, look at that change. Okay. All right. So Wednesday morning around 8:15, we're going to take a look at this. Cash has like 5:15 to you in LA. Yeah, that gives us a preview of what the non-farm is going to do, most likely. Okay, that's this week. Next week is CPI, PPI. After that is the Fed and the expiration. So it's just crazy next week or so in terms of volatility. Just be aware of that. Chart-wise, our short worked very well. I did not cover. I'm sorry, I froze there. And to me, this is their cap bounce. We'll see what kind of move we have tonight. But I expect this week we take both of these out. We should, but yeah, who knows? It doesn't. Market doesn't know what fag energy has to say. But it did go to my number. Our our option went to 5x what we paid for, but I didn't cover. Hey, we're still ahead, but and these are March plus our April's are fine. But I expect it. I still hold by my prediction that, and there have been some newer ones, not from me, but others saying that I'm a little bit too early. But I'm thinking the low should be around March 18 area that weekend. I still hold on my that because the cycle is steady. You can't change that easily. Even a lot of exogenous are along the way, but there's also talk that really the low will not be until the real low, the tradable low, until late April. So that May could be a good month. We'll see. Okay. Right now, we exhausted the 3 sigma level. Next, we have to move to 3 sigma on the weeklies. Now, let me jump over there for a second. Meantime, it's the first time in a long time we have seen a short, this weekly system to give a short signal as of last Friday close. Not yesterday, not 2 days ago, but Friday prior to that. And we came back quite hard, but we'll see. We did go up a little bit on the new lows, 52 weeks new lows. Let's do it like this. Hold on. Let's take a more perspective. Let's do it like this. As you could see, this is the COVID low in March of 2020. We're nowhere close to that, nor do I expect for us to adjust that for that deep. No, I'm not. But anything after 40 is the beginning of a setup of a low. But that's the first bar. It takes a few bars. It takes a few bars to build that, okay? So even if you take this, what is this, 176? Yeah. I've got to take a look at this. My memory says 40. Or is it 140? I forget. Well, it's got to be up there. I'm not trying to say this is it or not. That's not the purpose. But I've got to remember it. What is this one? That was 87. Yeah. It'll take more than this. We got to see what kind of bar we built here. It's a weekly bar. So any 1 day above this area would qualify. Okay. So that's one thing you want to watch. It's $52 Whiskey Lima Sierra Papa from TradeStation. I think other platforms have it too. Back to the timer. We did not come too low. It was not a washout. Volume data, I will show you, was not a washout. To me, this is dead cat bounce. This is not a tradable low. Now, day trading, I was long in Q. Hey, I'm getting my ass kicked on the options. Fine. I gave some profit back. I made way more than that on the NQ, except one account. One account I messed up. But you bring it back. The next day I brought some of it back. I'll bring the rest of it back tomorrow. If I'm lucky, you know. So we shall see. There really no outright winners or losers. You win some, you lose some. It's the issue of staying in the game. Now, where is this negated? What were we looking for Friday? I talked with a few guys, not too many. I don't want analysis paralysis situation. But these are key people who traded in Chicago. They have years and years of experience. We were looking at this high to be taken out. Not necessarily decisively, at least taken out. 43.94. You go up there. We hit 43.85. We came 9 handles to that. And we could not go above that at all, even though there was a huge run toward the close. So to us, until this was taken out, I believe the bullish stance should stay, and that's what the consensus opinion of these folks were. We have to close positive for the week. We did not. Okay, so that's there. Volume was not huge. Either way, baby with bathwater, we did not see any. We're at 24 now, which is very neutral. 41 Nasdaq, very neutral so far. Again, no bullish call yet, but it was definitely tradable if you're trading futures, not necessarily options, but futures. Why? Walls are too high. Walls are extremely high. It almost went to my level. I said 38 and above, but I liked it because that was a Fort Sigma. That dotted line, I don't know if you can see it clearly or not. But, and then at that point, had he continued, above that would be 40 to 50 range. That was my prediction. Someone on Twitter asked me, "Do you still expecting 40 near here or down here?" I said, "No, not with this leg. I mean, come on, that's a little bit beyond. It's a little bit better than a stupid question." Okay, I mean, just no. Answer is no, not now. But I didn't know we're going to go with Comrade Putin putting the defensive nuclear forces, because they're also offensive. Defensive nuclear forces on alert. So this I think is changing the ball game. We have to see what the ruble does. We got to see what oil does, and we'll know in about 4 minutes, guys. So quickly, Dow had one of the better days it had in a long time. Actually, this probably fooled me. It was not that great of a day. I think we closed up like 90 points, 80 points, something like that from the close of Wednesday. But obviously make up for it on Friday. I'm interested in those two. We're still down here. I'm going to go to the trend to look at it in percentages, because that's where you should be. I asked the fellow earlier today. I said, give me this change in percentage. He goes, I don't know that. I don't look at that. I said, they didn't teach you that in the delivery room? And that's a long story after that. We're not going to get in there. But he goes, no, damn it. Here's what I would watch for. You see that Russell is on death cross. Nasdaq is coming to death cross. S&P is going to level room. Money managers who predominantly have Nasdaq names, they're going to look at that. Any of their stocks is doing this, which this says the big names are, because this is cap weighted. Remember, this is cap weighted. What did Burton Malkiel said? Understand your construct. He was my first econ teacher. Understand the construct of the index you're looking at. This market cap. So big names are pretty much near this. When you get that dead cross, a lot of money managers have to sell. So I don't think we're done. I could be wrong, but data and experience shows otherwise. So brace up. As we say in Navy, no, we won't say buckle up. We'll say, check your harness. Make sure you're harnessed now. Yeah. There's going to be some shakes. Okay, negative. We have 8 negatives. So are we near the bottom? Yeah, we're close. But is it that? No. Yeah, I don't think so. Honestly, it's still behind. This could be a failure at 200. I'm pretty sure if these conditions exist, especially exogenous news, you're not going to see 44.60 by later, which is a 200-day for S&P. Okay. Wix, we're going to get a number here quickly. I don't know what they do on Sunday. It could be starting early Monday morning. They do, or maybe after midnight. I don't know what they do on Sundays on VIX. We have to take a look. We'll see. But we almost hit 4 sigma. So that's that. 3 sigma here. A little bit exceeded on the VXN. Okay, that's normal. Fine. Is it the high correlation between the two? Good. S31 Momo. We came back from almost negative 3 sigma to above -1. That's constructive. And we do have a divergence there. This is not price. This is the massage data out of S&P internals. But look at that, the divergence. So we have some divergence here. There's no question about that. The truth to be told, I see it, you see it, so it's there. The 52-week high doesn't count here. We're too low for that to matter. Here we go. We're pointing lower. Are we pointing lower, Jack? Down 90. Down 90. What's the VIX is doing? I like the market that listens. VIX is not updating yet. Hold on. Then it's gonna be after midnight. We just opened. Okay, guys, this is it. And look at the oil, 96 now. Yeah. Yeah. Look at it's driven. 106. Yeah. My puts are gonna do very, very well. And I'm just waiting for Pentagon to say something. They have to. It's the direction of duty if they don't. They've got to move us out of DEFCON 5. I'm not a warmonger. I have nightmares about working on a V2 bomber. Yeah. That's a thermonuclear delivery system. But this could spiral up really fast if we're not ready. We're done. Somebody's going to be done because you're dealing with a madman. So. SQ pulled up. So what happened on Friday? I started buying some puts now. A lot of money. It's too low now to be any significant. It's plus one signal. Let's get to over 140. We talked then. I'll promise you, if I see it going there, you'll see a tweet on Twitter at Hamzy Analytics. That's our Twitter feed. Okay. All right. Whoa. Of course, this is the open. But look, 3.5 now. Unbelievable. Okay. That'll be basic. If you take a look at, wow, I'm going to give you a quick view of our OTF system that keeps track of block trades. Okay. One, no, two. There we go. You see how it sold? The XLs? All the big guns sold massively in there. Now, then it's probably going to base here because they're out getting down. You can see the CI's turn. Okay, let's get back here, guys. Come on. No, I'm saying I'm not used to switching this. There we go. Back to here. So, huge gap down. Yeah. 112, yeah. You're going to see 4150 tested. We're not going to go up on this. Not given that posture, no way we're going to go up until this is tested. The issue is what's the catalyst? I keep on saying what? Watch for the catalyst. I've been saying it, 10, 15 years now? It's not what the chart tells you. The charts give you a setup. It cannot, you may even come up with an area that would look like of interest, but for us to go there, we need a catalyst. Okay? Treasuries, they're not trading yet. This is, this is not, this can't be, huh? There's 27. What the heck is that? This can't be it, is it? No. This is 26, 3, 24, 25. Where is it? I'm sorry, 25 was Friday. What am I thinking? You guys have no idea. I don't know what day it is. I don't. You don't know where I've gone through since middle of August. Yeah. With that development system, it just really drained me completely. Okay. So these will update, I think, very early tomorrow. Or I said, no, this is the cash. So these are going to update at 5:20 my time. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about my days of bond trading in LA. What a stupid idea that was. It's very tough to trade in LA. 5:20. That would be 8:20. So at 8:20, this should tick. We're going to see what these are. I think you're going to see a pressure there. Anybody can check for me what the ruble is doing? That's not it. That's not it. What else do I want here? Okay. This is the close we had. See, we never penetrated down here. See that? The negative 90 area. That's not a washout. Now, I'm not very good at this. I'm learning. Okay. I created this, and I'm pretty decent at that. And I don't see a divergence yet. But this baby is from Bo Natic, remember here. Norseman 1. This is call sign on Twitter. Let's see if I can get you guys there. Write this thing down. Do yourself a favor. Follow him. Okay? Where's Bo? I think I put something up here. There we go. Bo. This fellow. Follow him. Norseman 1. Okay? He is the master on that call. On the Lowry's up and down volume ratios. Okay? We have also given you guys the PDF for that, written by Paul Desmond. The big supporter of what I did in LA with Mask. Great guy, passed away, but he ran Lowry's research corp, I believe, in Tampa. and there's a asset management company attached to it too. But they basically look for up and down volume ratios, which is, and we run this during the day, 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, because we want to see, hold on. No, he doesn't like me. Hold on, why? Let's go here. We want to see 30 or 60 minutes. We want to see progress during the day, what that ratio was, okay? So what versus what was happening in the marketplace. So you could see, for example, it started on uptick but very low level and then rose. And then next day continued. So we're not going to see these highs, the 90 pluses. No. We're not with the market right now. We're going to pull back. Listen, all things being equal, the threat of a nuclear war, even tactical nukes in a local arena, it changes the whole ball game. We've never had that before. So this is and there was a talk with I don't know if you follow Admiral Stavridis. He was head of NATO for us in years back. He teaches at Dartmouth. He follows us. I didn't know he does. I started following him. He made a comment yesterday that we need a Julius Caesar moment, where there's a palace, in this case, Kremlin, coup d'etat, and a bullet solves the problem. This guy has just gone mad. Everything we've done for him, throw it out the window. No, he doesn't have a soul. No, he doesn't have a soul if you look at his eyes. I mean, and so it's just a sad situation. But at least one thing we got in the 90s, we took their nukes down. We gave them help in exchange for the nuclear material, and they're stored somewhere in Utah. But including all of Ukraine, and now Ukraine is complaining, where's my support? Notice where we dropped to. We went to hourly 1 sigma and opened at 0. So these levels have a lot of meanings. Start using sigma channels, which is a derivative of an expansion of Bollinger Bands. You can build it on your machine. Very simple: 0, +1, +2, +3, +4, and on the bottom 2. Okay. All right. What else do I have for you guys? Oh, hold on 1 second. Hold on. I got an issue here. 1 second. Folks, 1 second. I'm good. Hold on. Let's get you guys in this mode. I'm sorry about that. Okay. So, and oil is hitting almost 4 sigma. It's 3.5 now. Okay, on the 60 minutes. Let's go to daily here. And that gives us a better perspective. Please, I'm now open for a question. I promise I'm going to keep this short. Yeah, 3 sigma now. Yeah. A little confused. If you take 42.26 out, which is 2 sigma on a daily, then to let's say sometime mid-afternoon tomorrow, you're gonna see area in this area. Maybe by Wednesday we can fill this gap, do a test here. We'll see. I have no trust in the meeting in the Belarus border between Ukraine and between the representative from Ukraine and the representative from It's hogwash. Nothing. It doesn't count. It's just a window dressing. Means nothing. Here's the problem he has. When you tell your conscripts that you've been hired a week before or a month before, give them a few bullets and a gun and go fight, that you have 3 options. You go to Ukraine and you win. That's fine. You die. That's fine too. But if you come back not winning, you're going to Siberia. They're going to be brutal. You guys have no idea how brutal Red Army is. You have no idea. They occupied northern part of Iran. You have no idea the atrocities they did. So this is no different. Except now he's got an air gun in his face. So we'll see. I'm open for questions, guys. I see a pressure down here of significant size. I could be absolutely wrong. I was wrong Thursday. So. Any questions for me? Last comment I have here is from Brian. There's nothing after that. Would you get into a new option? This is my idea, my question. Would you get into a new option? Yes, but not now. I mean, I would get into, first of all, I wouldn't do short term. I have a couple of guys who were doing March 4th contracts, and they couldn't get in. Yeah, they couldn't get it. And they were pissed off by Friday close. I told them that's a blessing. Too short. Right, also too high. You pay the premium like you won't believe. At these levels, you guarantee a profit for market maker and almost no profit for yourself. Okay, you should have been there much earlier. You should have gotten here by this time, but we put our first put on. Then since then we've added another one. We did March and then we did April, just to carry us over. April was partially my idea, but actually Admiral Esposito came in and gave us a broken wing butterfly. I do like that down, I swear. I said, what? He goes, try this. And that's the interesting trade that's on. And that's holding, of course, that hold up is a little bit too early. The theta is too low. Theta will speed up. On our March trade, which is March 18, these are SPX, big contract. Not for kids. It's not SPY, it's SPX. They're monthlies only. I would be out by 11th. So not this week. Obviously, good profit. Boom, I'm out. The trade was designed for 199 to 1. You can't go there. Not just now, but in general. It's just too far. It was built off of this chart. The weekly. Okay. And it was built around 34, 33, 32 area. This area right there. Okay. It doesn't need to go down there. It's a lot of trade. We told everybody the chance of going there is very low, maybe less than 5%. But you don't need to go that far. You only need 5%. I mean 5x on Thursday. 5x. So give me 10x, I'm out of it. What's wrong with that? In 2 weeks, your dollar becomes 10. Hallelujah. Let's just book that and run. The other one is less aggressive, but much more doable. Yeah, the broken wing bar. So, frankly, I got. Now I put that trade on also before this run up. I believe we put it on this day. Yes, we put it on 22nd and exploded on Wednesday. So, also they've cut off Aeroflot. First of all, assets are frozen. There's a talk about the freeze at 600 billion. I don't know where that is. That's a reserve. And there's some banks off the SWIFT. There's some banks left not off the SWIFT. That's it. So I think the problem is going to be massive over there. The other thing is that a lot of truckers go through Poland to Germany. They're goods, not gas or oil, but just goods. If the Poland stops that, the Russian trucks. Oh my. The whole thing will come to a stop. But I think I'm talking to them about politics and military types over yesterday and last night and a little bit this afternoon. Those who are from the area, they understand it really well. Their call is major mistake by Putin. He's a cat in the corner. He become more and more unpredictable. And he did not count on one resistance by the Ukrainian for NATO coming back together. Remember, this was a part of a bigger plan. He didn't know Trump was going to lose. Trump went in, he had this in mind by the time Trump was elected, to split NATO any way he could for this day. Now, NATO is much stronger and they're raising their budgets, defense budgets, and look how they stuck together. So, now I'm a GOP guy, but I never approve of what Trump did. And, it's a shame him and a couple other people are praising Putin. So, the economy is going to suffer, ours too. But maybe labor shortage will get less, and maybe will moderate comment Powell. We just don't know. I think Wednesday is a big tell on his comments. The senators will grill him because they're far more into foreign affairs, even though it's a banking committee. But there's some cross membership in these committees. They're going to grill him on what impacts he should do given the facts on the ground. So just brace up. Good luck to you. Trading is not going to be easy. If you go long, you're going for a nugget. Find the gold nugget and get out. You notice, those of you in the room with me, how fast I was trading. I traded about maybe no more than a third of a day, but total of the like 7 hours. But it was very fast in my positions. My commissions were a little bit higher, but the market is very nervous. Yeah, We've come back down on volatility, but expect that to spike. How do I know that? Look here. Look where we are. This is the beginning of the spike. Remember here, I said that we have a problem. I don't know if you guys remember it on Twitter. I said, this is telling me there's a bad news. And then that night I said, what? I've never seen the spread to move like this. Becomes like a missile. Well, hold on. Let's see what we're going to be. I mean, this Swift stuff is a more. Swift has got teeth. And then oligarchs not be able. They're also stopping the golden passport, which you can try to buy or citizenship in another country. So at some point you're gonna have a Julius Caesar moment. I hope so. This guy's a madman. We gotta get rid of him. That's what he deserves. That's what his hand shows now. Okay, last call. Last time I'm asking. Any questions for me? Remember, the whole purpose of this meeting was to be short and quick. It's recorded. Will be posted. As always, it will be posted on YouTube. I suggest now. Sometimes I get behind to post, maybe an hour or so, if something else comes. I just suggest you go here, videos, and sign up. There's nothing in it for me. There's no advertisement. There's nothing. But if you sign up here, the moment there's a post, you get an email to you that says there's a post from Hamzy Alex. You can see the video. All right. Thank you all for attending. Good luck, and we'll see you on Wednesday. We're still going to do our Wednesday regular meeting. Okay. Colette, thank you. Thanks for attending. See you all.